This is Rachel Rubelet with YorkNewsTimes.com. Recently, I talked to Hope and Rob Androina, who are the co-owners of Exeter Arms, which is a federal firearms licensed business in downtown Exeter. In addition to being the middleman for weapon buyers and sellers, Exeter Arms is also a licensed Class II manufacturer.
This got started about 6 years ago because Rob had wanted to do an FFL just to kind of help out. There wasn't anybody in the area that was doing that. People were wanting to be able to have guns they bought online brought in, and you have to have an FFL to do that.
So people would buy these kind of guns
They buy them offline.
And they can't just send them to their house?
If you're an FFL holder, you're allowed to bring weapons into your establishment and then also transfer them out. It's kind of like being the middleman between the buyer and the government. So we opened October 15th of last year for our grand opening in this building and also under a new license. So we actually hold two separate licensed facilities. The original one at my home and the one here. And then this one is an SOT, same thing for Class 3. FFL, and then also a Class II manufacturer. We are able to build and sell guns here as well. First of all, it's an ever-changing environment. I mean, you're never going to deal with the same customer every day. Your customers are pretty much the same group of people, and they're like-minded like we are. Right now, our biggest worry is supply and demand. The demand for certain items is very high, and the supply is getting narrow. I have guns that start as low as like $200 for like little 22, and I have a gun on the wall right now that's worth $25,000.
And I guess why did you guys decide to locate in Exeter?
That's one of our favorite questions.
I'm sure.
That's where I'm from.
Okay.
I've been here since I was 2. My mom's entire family is from here. We looked at other places. We really did. We looked at between Omaha and Lincoln. We looked at going out west. I mean, we looked at a lot of places before we decided here.
You guys have like a shooting range too that people can go out and shoot.
We have what's
guns?
called the Exeter Arms machine gun experience. And all the guns that are on this rack right here, they have little flags coming out. Those are ones that can be shot on the range. Basically what we do is kind of south of Friend. We rent property there for this machine gun experience. And people make appointment, and they will choose the guns they want to shoot, and we set up the magazines ahead of time, and either my gunsmith Dan or Rob will go out, and sometimes it's multiple people depending on how big the group is. They will rent the use of the weapons. And it's not just the guns. I mean, right now we have targets. Sometimes we'll take a car out there and let people blow a car up with non-reactive targets, or with tannerite. So it won't start a fire, and you can't just sit there and try. You have to have a caliber of gun moving fast enough to set it off. We sell a lot of paper targets. People love to go out and blow up zombies or whatever. And plus, we also want people, if they're going to buy a gun, if they're not familiar, they will take them out to the range with their purchase and walk through the simple steps of, okay, this is how you load it, this is how you unload it, this is how you know if it's ready to go. And then also teach them, proper stance, and safety is obviously first important before anything. So it's like I said, your gun is on safe, your gun is on ready to be fired, those kind of things.
During our visit, Rob Androina took us out to a range outside of Exeter where we had the opportunity to shoot a MP5 submachine gun. Once again, with Class II manufacturer, buyer, and seller, Exeter Arms, this is Rachel Rubelet with YorkNewsTimes.com.